Putting the brakes on e-bikes, Amazon says it will no longer sell e-bikes, ones that can go faster than speed limits in California. It comes after several deadly crashes and a consumer alert issued by the state's attorney general. Let's bring in our reporter, Sergio Quintana, live in San Francisco. Sergio, we've been covering these e-bikes for years, including our investigative team. We know these bikes can be dangerous.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, Janelle, in talking with people out here on the Embarcadero today, there are a lot of people who say that they appreciate these e-bikes. They say they are lightweight, they're convenient, and they're largely affordable. They also say that they're environmentally friendly. The concern is about how fast some of them can go. And that's basically the consumer advisory that was put out by the California Attorney General and lots of district attorneys, including the San Francisco District Attorney last month. Now, in California, you can buy these bikes from various different sources, and they are relatively inexpensive, and they have relatively new technology like lightweight batteries and lightweight electric motors. But even though that's kind of new technology, the Attorney General is reminding people that they still fall under California law based on how fast they go. You basically, if it's a pedal vehicle that's got a power assist, it can only go up to 20 miles per hour. If it is a throttle vehicle with pedal assist, that can only go up to 28 miles per hour. Anything faster than that is basically considered a moped or a motorcycle in California. And in order to operate those, you need to be a certain age, you have to follow certain safety requirements, and also get a certain type of driver's license in order to operate them. And so that's really the way California regulates these things. That's the reason why Amazon, or that's one of the reasons why Amazon, or we should say today, Amazon has announced that it is no longer going to be selling e-bikes on its platform that do not conform to California law. We did browse Amazon.com this afternoon and did see a few ads for bicycles or e-bikes that go faster than those speeds, but it's not exactly clear to us yet, Janelle, if you're going to be required to provide some sort of a driver's license or proof of age in order to buy those products on their website that are still listed.
Okay, so above 28 miles per hour, no longer supposed to be sold on Amazon. Now, are these rules that apply to all cities in California after this consumer alert from the Attorney General, like in San Francisco behind you?
Yeah, that's state law. According to state law, if they go a certain speed above that, you do have to have a type of California driver's license and be a certain age. Now, the reason why California law requires that is because there is safety concerns, of course. That's the advisory that was put out by California Attorney General Rob Bonta last month, joined by several Bay Area district attorneys. And I should say, we've already seen, as you mentioned, we've already seen cases where either the riders, often underage, were riding a bike, an e-bike that was going way too fast. They got into a crash and they ended up dying, or a rider ended up crashing into someone. That person was going too fast and ended up killing someone. In fact, there's a district attorney down in Orange County in Southern California that has just filed involuntary manslaughter charges against a parent because her 14-year-old son was riding an e-bike quite fast, crashed into an 81-year-old, and that man later died a couple of weeks later. The district attorney down in Orange County is saying that she had been warned that her son's e-bike was able to go too fast, and that's the reason why they are charging that parent down in Orange County. But this is a concern that more and more district attorneys, obviously the Attorney General here in California, they are saying they want people to be aware that they have to comply with California state law in order to be able to operate these kinds of e-bikes.
Okay, thank you so much for the update. Sergio Quintana, live in San Francisco. Thank you.